Okay, I think this thing's a little too high. Just give me 1 second. Okay, don't make noise now, don't worry. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, let me talk to you about what I want to talk to you about, okay? I have a short list, but it's actually sort of long. I don't know if I'll be able to cover it all, honestly, but we're going to try, alright? Okay, so first of all, I need to talk to you about, like, one thing I really dislike. I feel like I have to hear something all the time, and it really bothers me because, I don't know, I guess, like, the idea that I would constantly need to be hearing sound, it makes me feel like I am lacking something in my brain. Maybe the sound that should normally be in my brain isn't there, or maybe it's like I've become dependent on it. I don't really know at this point. But it does bother me because I wish that I wouldn't need it to survive, and it stresses me out, honestly, man. And I don't know what to do about it. I hope the music's loud enough. Guys, is it loud enough? Can you tell me it's loud enough? Someone tell me in the crowd. Anyone? Alright, thanks, man. Let me read the next topic, okay? So we turn the flashlight on. Okay. One time, when it was dark, I thought, like, the world kind of looked like it was, like, sideways, but I was, like, looking forwards. So let me kind of explain that to you. It's like, I'm looking straight, but it's like my vision is like I was going like this. You know what I mean? But I was still looking forward and going like this, if that makes any sense. And it kind of freaked me out a little bit. I need to make this shorter. Is Archer here? Archer, it's still too short. Can you come here, please? Archer, please, can you come on stage and help me for a second? It's too short. I need you to help me. Take it too tall. Make it less tall, Archer. Thank you so much. I'm gonna keep going while he's doing this. So, oh gosh, it's so much making it really hard for me to read. One time I blacked out when I was on a roller coaster, and it was a lot of loud noise, and maybe that was why, but I think it was because we were going so fast, it was like inhumanely fast, and you know, the roller coaster can be driven at like different speeds, and I think that time they need to go a little faster, and so it made my vision go dark. Archer tells me I'm out of luck. That's really, it's tippy toes, I guess. Alright, I need to see the next topic. 1 second, guys. Okay, guys. So, earlier I just was talking about, like, nothing. I wasn't talking about this earlier, but in my brain earlier I was talking about college and how I might go to college, but I don't know if I actually will, because, like, it doesn't seem fun, honestly, and also it costs a lot of money. And I bet some of you people have went to college, and that's cool, but this just seems like something that I wouldn't like about it, you know what I mean? I think it's because it costs so much money, and I just feel like I can't support that, you know what I mean? Like, I can't support paying someone that much money for me to learn something that I feel like I already know. But maybe that's just because I feel like I already know things, and that's why I feel like I shouldn't go to college, just because, like, I think, well, I already know everything, why would I need to learn more? But that in itself is probably egotistical, I should probably have to learn how to improve that, so maybe I could learn that in college, and I don't know enough things that I should learn more things, but the thing is, I don't want to learn that. I would rather just live in that, like, blissful ignorance of feeling like I know a lot of things. That light is bothering me so much right now. Oh my god, because I can see, like, Baron Shrink's silhouette right there, and it's, like, really, like, my face keeps looking at it because it's such a good silhouette. Anyway, let me keep going. I work at the Kroger Deli in Christiansburg. I hate it there. Kroger Deli, this one goes out to you. I hate you, Kroger Deli! Please leave! I don't like the way you waste food. It is very mean, and I wish that you would stop, because you will not let me take the meat home after I am done, and I don't understand why, because I won't steal it. I won't make more trash so I can take it home. You already make enough trash, not on purpose, to feed me for like 4 months in just one day, and I don't understand why you keep throwing away all of this food for no reason. It doesn't make any sense. Do you understand me? It makes 0 sense. And I keep telling them, why are we listening? They're not watching us throw away the food every single day. They don't know if we throw it away. Why can't we just take it home? And they're like, oh, I don't want to lose my Kroger job. That doesn't make any sense. You work at Kroger. If they fire you, go work at Burger King. They're the same in every about if Kroger likes us because they're so mean to us. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm sorry, I got a little worked up. This microphone's falling down. One second, I gotta straighten it. Okay. I hate Pepsi Blue. It is a very bad soda that I do not like. Hey, just listen to my good on the mic.
I love Pepsi Blue.
Don't listen to him!
I think you need to drink Pepsi Blue right now. If you can find it in your grocery store.
Okay, Pepsi Blue is gross. I'm going to explain to you why it is gross. First of all, I put way too much coloring in it. Did you really use the bluest dye that's humanly possible to use in the soda? It is like upsettingly blue. I feel like they're putting some sort of like mind control thing in it and to make people like want to drink Pepsi Blue. Because Grayson really likes it, and every time I talk about it, like I don't like it, he defends it like religiously, and I don't understand why. Because I don't know, like it's not that good, and I think that they're probably putting something in it that is controlling people's minds in order to continue selling it and maybe to like appeal to some sort of like mass. I don't know why, but it made this show like so much more intense when I put the glasses on. I think maybe like I don't know, it's weird. Let me say the next thing. Alright, guys, this is important. I'm really curious what this is going to be. Give me a minute, give me a minute.
I have received serious...
What do you think the government is hiding from us? Do you think maybe they're hiding UFOs for us? Because like they didn't tell us like that one time that there were UFOs. I'm going to just blank yank this quote out. Give me a minute. Okay. I think the government told us one time that like UFOs were a thing, and everyone just didn't care, and I don't understand why, because they're like aliens, potentially, and we just... I mean, maybe one of you guys are an alien blending in. I shouldn't have said that, because then if you actually are, you would probably kill me right now. But then if not, then if I said that, then you probably wouldn't, right? Because then you'd reveal yourself. But what I'm saying is, if aliens are real and stuff, like, why aren't we trying to investigate that a little bit more, you know? And maybe the government also has other stuff they're hiding from us. Like maybe like big cars, or like cars that fly, but that doesn't make sense. We already have airplanes, which are basically cars that fly. I mean, honestly, we have flying cars already, people. Like, you'd act like, oh, in 2021, they would have been flying cars. Don't you understand? I'm so upset that we haven't, like, improved societally, that they're flying cars. We have flying cars, they're airplanes, they're flying buses, they're the same thing. I mean, they don't look like cars, but that would be simply impractical. Of course we have flying cars right now. Like, we are, like amazingly, like, improved societally, and I think that because of that, there are probably a bunch of things that the government knows that they're hiding from us. Maybe they do know about telepathy, and they are just like trying to make sure we don't know, because like maybe if we learn how to teleport, then we could all go to Area 51, and then we could take it and stuff. Hey, helper people, can you guys scream more? I think we need more screaming behind me. Can you do more screaming, please? Thank you, we need more of that. So make sure to scream a lot more, guys. I think. Thank you, that's what I'm looking for, yeah! Okay, let me get on to my next topic, alright? Give me a minute, I'm gonna pick us up off the floor, okay? Alright, next up. Hearing electric humming. I always assume at first that the things I hear are more intense than they actually are. For instance, one time I heard someone scream and I thought they are probably being murdered. That is concerning, is it not? That maybe they are being murdered, but then I realized that's probably very unlikely, and that's not the first like thing that could happen. But also like sounds, I think that sounds are like aliens or spies. If there's a sound behind me, it's probably a spy following me. I mean, right? Like if there's a spy following me, then well, let me tell you what I would do. No, okay, here's another option for what I would do, but I'm not going to tell you what I would actually do, because if one of you are a spy following me, I do not want to give away my plans. If there was a spy following me, I would probably look behind me a bunch and then hide in something, but also I like to put other clothes behind me to dress up in, just in case someone does come and try to follow me, I can hide and disguise myself a little bit into like other clothes. Because I want this show to get so bad, and I'm really worried that it's not going to be, because I really want it to be good, but the thing is, I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I'm just kind of talking to you, and I don't know how you got here. Some of you, like, I don't even know, and I don't know how you found me, or like, if you are the ones that are trying to stalk me, and I strobe light is bothering me. I don't know if the strobe light is bothering you, but it's supposed to bother you, right? So why am I worried about it bothering you if it's there and I put it on purpose? This is made to bother you, right? So it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter if I bother you, right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I don't need to worry about that. Spying. If someone is spying on me, I would probably do other things that I will list now. I also probably would get in someone's car. I would hitchhike. The person would have a harder time following me if I was in a different vehicle than I usually am in. But also I'd probably put my hair up like this. Then I would have less hair, and I look a lot different when I have different hair. So maybe I would do that too. Let me try another topic. I'll be right back. Do more theremin, 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 do more theremin. I like the theremin, do it more, do the theremin more. I like the noise that it makes when it is happening. I think people that are helping me should do the theremin more. It is more fun. Guys, I implore you that you should check behind yourself more when you are when you're walking, because like I sometimes I try to like follow people around and I realize that like they have no idea that I'm like behind them at all. You know what I mean? And it's like really concerning because like one time I followed GRAYSON for a while and he had absolutely no clue that I was following him. And it was honestly kind of frightening because like the fact that he's so unaware of that is really concerning, honestly. Here's the next topic I was going to talk about. Okay! Let me put the page, let me put the page, let the page. That's about as long as I can go. Alright, here's a little thing I wanted to say. So one time I came to someone's college, I walked to the fountains, and I fell down, I was crying, I was sentimental over something that like didn't have any sentiment in it at the time. I couldn't stand like what I was seeing, it felt too much, and I wish that people would stop following me everywhere I go. I cannot stand all of the like air, it is very sharp, and it is very like, it is rancid, honestly, and sometimes I can't breathe and it takes all the air out of me. It's like the air is just filled with this like electricity. It's like when I was at your college, I can't have the thoughts that I have when I was there. I don't know what I would like, but I don't want anyone to go. When I saw your building, I couldn't breathe as I approached it, and I was like walking in a dream. It was terrific. It was terrifying. It was uneasing, of course, or uneasy. How do you say that word? A lot of it, and it was uneasy, and its potential. I can't stand it. I couldn't breathe. I breathe every 10 seconds. You know what I mean? It was a terror there at your college. I liked it there at your college, but the air was bitter with the potential like dust, and I was on my knees again. Air takes effort to move through at your college with the air like drywall, bugs in my hair at your college. I have to know who would be convinced a moment I can rewind what I see, terror at the potential for the unlocked sentimental value, unsure standing, but my legs know their job, life a dream, I do not know trust, air dripping with too much electricity at your house, but I do not know that is your house yet. I'm at your house before it matters to you at your college. Why do we put graves by the road is another thing I want to talk about. Why do we do that? It's not anyone's, it's not your actual, not graves. Why do we put things by the road, like flowers or something? It's not their actual grave, but they didn't bury them there, and it just feels like more of a memory for the living than the dead, and it feels kind of like marking the specific blades of grass, instead of the actual place where they died. I don't know, it just feels more like it's for the living than the dead, and maybe that's just because my view on dying and death and people's lives is different than normal, but I just feel like those kinds of graves by the side of the road are not really meant for the people that died there, and it's honestly kind of morbid. I don't understand why they do that there. And like, you know those trees, like the biker trees, like they're painted white and they're called like ghost bikes or something? And it's like when a biker dies there, they put the ghost bike on the ground or in the tree, and it's like, oh, the biker died, the ghost of the best friends. See, I don't understand it. Maybe just because I am scared of it and it frightens me, and that's why I think people shouldn't do it, but maybe it is beautiful in its own way and I just don't get it. But I've never understood memorials like that. I don't know, maybe someone can explain it to me after the show why it is cool. I don't know. Hey, can someone please use the theremin more? I really want to hear that noise more. It's very funny. I can make it actually, make a noise. If I was going to do an impression of it. Yes, all right, look at Zoe over here doing the air siren. Give it up for Zoe on the air siren, guys. Come on, give it up for Zoe on the air siren. That's right, guys. Doomsday, Doomsday, Doomsday. Coming to you today on Saturday. Performance. The Doomsday is coming soon, specifically today, apparently. I have many more topics for you guys, which is distressing because I've barely begun, but I'll try some more. Let me just talk about this time that my cat killed a rabbit. So is the music still going? I can't even hear anything. There was one time that my cat killed a rabbit, and it was really scary because, like, she doesn't need to kill a rabbit. There's no reason for her to kill a rabbit, you know what I mean? Because, like, she's a cat, she has food in her house, and I don't know why anyone would ever, like, murder something for the fun of it. And it's funny because I love that animal a lot, and I don't know why she would do something like that. But, like, I mean, I understand, like, it's her primal instincts or whatever, but, like, I don't know. It was confusing. I wanted to take a picture of the death of the rabbit because it looked like, for me, like, the rabbit dying, it just looked cool, I guess. I don't know, like, the blood was, like, really orange. He was falling in a wheelbarrow, and I was like, woo, this is pretty cool. But then I realized it's so insensitive, it's so morbid to have a fascination with the way something looks like that. I shouldn't take a picture, so I didn't take a picture. But my cat didn't care either. We both just sitting there, both at the same time, just like watching this animal die that she killed for fun. And I don't understand why someone would do something like that. It's just, it's weird, man. It's weird.
Quand c'est mon genre, c'est con. Can't see shit with hands, man. It's like planets, I was rolling off the edge. Over an action frame with the torque, that's all than all that's ever been said. Drive the cord, keep the gym in your chest. It goes, 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 it goes.
Okay, guys, I had a little moment there, but I'm over it. I'm going to talk to you about a time where I felt like I should probably be able to reach through solid objects. I think it's something about the idea that things are solid that freaks me out, like they shouldn't be, because the world, it feels very malleable, you know what I mean? And I feel like I should be able to move myself through things, but I can't, and that's very distressing to me, because, I don't know, it feels like the world should match the way I perceive it, you know what I mean? And if the world doesn't match the way I perceive it, then, like, what is this world that I'm living in? And do I really not control it with my brain? If that is the truth, that I don't control it with my brain, then why would it make sense to live in the world if it doesn't make sense to me? The world that I live in should make sense to me, right? And if I could move my hand to this microphone right here, then maybe it would make more sense to me, but I cannot do that, and that distresses me very greatly, that the world that I'm around and that is around me is not the same as the one that I and my brain think should exist. Like, another thing I want to talk about is how sad I feel for people that live in the suburbs. Like, I mean, maybe you like it there, but it doesn't make sense to me because I feel like you should be able to scream there. And I think that screaming is a very important thing to humans to do. It's just very fun to scream, and I feel like if you're in an area with many people, you don't get to scream like it's how it belongs very much. It's upsetting to me. It's very upsetting to me. It feels abnormal that people aren't allowed to do that. Please, if you want to scream, then scream at any time. I do not care when you scream. Please scream. Scream, 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 Yes, that is what I'm looking for, people! Yes! Thank the heavens for that. All right, let me go to my next topic real quick. Feel free to scream at any time. This is a safe place, guys. This is the safe place that you guys have been looking for your whole lives. I promise you, this it may seem a little abrasive, but if you really think about it, like you can scream at any moment. You know, they have places like in LA where you can go and you can break things and you can scream at like these little boxes and like these wooden areas. It feels so. It is doomsday, 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 doomsday. When people have to scream in boxes like that, like what? That is very upsetting to me that people would have to do that in order to feel some sort of release. You should just be able to go anywhere and do it, right? But no, you can't there. You have to do it in a box. And that is upsetting, and I really must say. It is your turn, it is your turn, it is your turn, it is your turn.
Alright. So you just seminar that's me back. Be forgiven! Those who blaspheme the Lord will go straight to the burning fires of hell. Live virtuously, Father. Sloth, lust, greed, wrath, gluttony. What's the other one? One of them. Pride. There we go. That's the 7 deadly sins. Listen to me. Listen to me right now. God loves you, but he's got a love-hate thing with us. We need to obey him. All right? But in a cooler way, like grandmas, like a religious grandma. You're not going to obey God in that way. You're going to do it in sort of more decent way. That's my advice to you, anyways. I hope you enjoyed the Doomsday sermon so far. Back to the fire and brimstone stuff. You, in particular, are going to burn in hell. I can go into the reasons why. I think you stuck with all the 7 deadly sins, like regularly. It's kind of impressive. I was really enjoying the family. Listen. I can't believe that you guys came here, like so many of you guys. We just sort of put posters up around Roanoke and just what if we did a performance and then people showed up? Isn't that kind of funny? Isn't it kind of funny how that works? Like, I like your enthusiasm. You want the mic back, Ella? That looks like a yes. Alright, I got just 2 more topics for you guys, just 2 more topics for this particular killer seminar. Alright, so one time I was riding in the car with my friend Casey. I ride with her to work. I work at a drive-in theater. I ride with her to work at the drive-in theater. And it's nice there. Like, I ride with her in her car with her dad, and it's a really, it's a good experience. And it's one that I've never had before, to ride in a vehicle with a friend that I haven't seen in a long time and get to still, know her and talk to her. It's a really nice thing that I never feel like I have ever gotten to get before and to experience a new type of experience. I sat in the flatbed of her truck and looked up at the sky, and the stars were everywhere. And it was really cool. And we just kind of talked, and when the brake lights of the car came on, it lit everything up in red, and it was really nice. And I would hold my hand up, and my hand would be lit up in red, and it was really nice to look at. And I don't know, I really appreciate those times I got to spend with her. I don't get a lot of stuff like that. as much anymore, and it's just nice to be able to just kind of exist with someone. Because we were working, you know, we didn't talk all the time, but when we did, it was nice, and I don't know, I guess I just really appreciate that time that I got to have. One last thing. Okay, I'm sorry guys, like I was such a big list, and I haven't even like covered even half of it. And I need to tell you about the slurp. The slurp was a very exciting experience. I was in the parking lot of a Dairy Queen. Let me tell you guys, yes, I know, a Dairy Queen. And I was like, Grayson, can I have a slurp without their soda, right? And Grayson, he takes this here soda and he slurps it into my mouth. Let me explain to you what this is. This is a plastic soda bottle, all right? He takes it, he grabs it with both hands, and he squeezes it as hard as he possibly can into my mouth. And it goes down my throat, like forcibly, because I can't like stop it from going down my throat. And so like it felt like I was like being forced to guzzle down this liquid, like there was a liquid, like I was like a hamster, those little hamster things where they feed it to you, and it was going really fast. My throat just had to open up and take all this like the Dr. Pepper because I didn't know what else to do with it. You know what I mean? It was weird. It was very weird, and I think you should try it one time. It's an experience that released like something in my brain I've never felt before. Take it like a soda bottle, and I'm not kidding. Like open it up, have a friend squeeze it in your mouth. It is the most strange experience I've ever had with a liquid before, and I would recommend it. That's all I guess for the confusion seminar. I feel like I haven't screamed enough though, so I'm gonna try a couple more times to scream. That was pretty fun. All right, I think, yeah. Talk about some stuff, but I don't know if I covered everything that I needed to mention. I hope this demonstrates the That's Garage in Georgia. Please let me intern. You're watching this, and I need to tell you. Please let me interview because I think it would be very fun for both you and me. It would be a learning experience. I'm sure you like to have fun there. I like to have fun here too. I think we could be great friends. Please, Dad's Garage in Georgia, let me. All right. I need something. I need something very bad. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I'm bored. I'm always so bored of everything. Everything bores me. Everything bores me. Everything is boring to me. I guess this is the end of the confusion seminar, guys. I hope you had a good time and you watched it with your eyes, or maybe you didn't like the flashing lights and you closed them. That's also okay. I can make sweet sounds for you instead of the lights. I hope that you have an awesome life and that one day you will sing good songs with your friends and you all will have a good time. Make sure that you enjoy what you're doing with your life. Please. I know that it feels like you can't. And I am very small and young, and I have no control over anything you do, nor am I very experienced in my life. But please have fun. I hope you have fun. That's all. Yeah, I think we're done.